Take it back to young Nic Barlage, right? Like, what did you always know you wanted a career in sports?
That was one thing I was very fortunate on in my journey was I knew from a very young age this is what I wanted to do. After I failed out of being a pre-med student in college, didn't fail, but I wasn't good at it, I quickly picked up sports, and I played basketball in college. And so for me, I knew I wasn't going to be able to be on the court, and so it was like, how can I do this around the court or off the court? And so from there, I was able to really focus my internships, my seasonalship experience around sport jobs and opportunities in sports and entertainment. And then I got a job selling tickets in Phoenix about 8 months after I graduated, and the rest was kind of history from there.
Yeah, so why pre-med? Like, were you aiming to obviously being a doctor, but what turned you on to pre-med? Wasn't MASH, was it?
No. I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon for a sports team.
Wow.
I had met some people really early on and felt like that was a great job. You could work with world-class athletes, and there was a bunch of those things, but man, my mind, as soon as it got to organic chemistry and some of those other things, it just stopped. And so I had to figure out and pivot early on, but it was early enough on where I didn't know what I didn't know, And so as I was able to focus on what was the right thing for me, and I had a career counselor once that told me this, if you align your experiences with what you're passionate about, not that you try to force your passions to what your experience is, it'll feel like you never work a day in your life. And I couldn't tell you how true that is because I'm so passionate about this business and in the world of sports and entertainment. It really makes it easy to work the long hours and put in the time you need to have success.
Yeah, one of the youngest CEOs in the NBA, right? And you're only, a year on the job, right? A year and a few months as a CEO. Have you pinched yourself yet? Does it feel real that you're in this position?
I've been very fortunate. I was able to be a part of this organization as I went through the transition as the president of business ops and now into this role. So I had a 5-year kind of head start as I transitioned into it, a 4-year head start. And so for me, it's really been about how do we grow and develop our next generation of leaders? How do we grow and develop our senior leadership team? And I haven't really had the pinch me moment yet. We tend to invent or create things that are opportunities for us to maximize within the business. Maybe someday, but right now I'm really focused on what we can do to make the greatest degree of impact in our community and for our business on a broad scale basis.
Yeah.